Hello! Welcome to Not Good Enough. We stream again! I am no longer in transition of moving, and for our first stream, because I didn't have time to do anything for D&D, and apparently had more time to do stuff for Blaze in the Dark, and the recording stopped. My cat has stopped the recording. And my cat has started the recording. Okay, my love.
Toto's tech support.
All right. So
That's the opposite of support.
today we are using a
That's
system.
tech hindrance.
Today we are using
Sorry.
a system called Blaze in the Dark, and someone other than me can probably explain it better. I cannot.
Violet.
Or Gray. I feel like we don't appreciate Gray.
Gray, would you like to take a shot?
Sure. It's a game. It's a narrative-focused game where you play as criminals doing various criminal activities. It's a very low to near zero prep game. Of high stakes and being a nasty person.
Pretty much. Today, I have given my wonderful, wonderful friend a couple of guilds in Altonia that are currently warring, but have come together to steal one specific building. And they've chosen the best of the best to do it. So, why don't we get started? As we start this off, we enter a very small dockside town. Whether any of you have, taken a boat here or have found other means of getting here. The dockside town is not too filled with people right now, but is filled. It has a couple people just roaming around. It's not very busy. There's people. There's a couple of cafes and such open fairly lazily, just going through their day. And no one really knows that four wonderfully evil thievers of thieves are coming into town. Why don't we introduce our first character? Bullet, why don't you introduce yourself?
Bullet's a stern-faced individual, kind of encapsulating the word scrungly. Green, has a dog that is like almost comically way better kept and way prettier than what anyone would expect. Like this gorgeous best in show auburn Irish setter. It's like if you had best in show Irish setter walk out and then you had the owner walk out and people called security because they thought he was lying.
As you walk into town, you do know that you're here for a job. You haven't gotten the particulars of that job yet.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to set when this is, first of all. This is about 400 years in the past. The technological landscape is a lot less right now than it currently is in Altonia. Or, isn't because the world is destroyed. But that's a different process.
That's something we'll be dealing with later. So this is like before the Tears of before like, even the first campaign, right?
This is before the first campaign. This is before the first campaign. Uh, this would be post Siege of Ayrshire. It would probably be pre-Cataclysm in Kinsland. Is the best I can give you.
Actually, I think it might be the exact year because, or pretty darn close to it because I think I remember. Dream campaign is like 377 years
Oh, sorry.
after the end of the first
It's,
campaign, and then
it is 400 years.
hold on, I know about this town. I know, yeah. Okay, so the original campaign is 77 years after the Cataclysm,
Yes.
and then I think it's like 300 some odd years. And then the Dream campaign is like 300 some odd years after the original campaign.
It's a number of years before the original campaign.
Yeah.
So, Grumbly Man and his dog. What would you like to do when you first get into town?
Gonna head to the rendezvous point. He's not much of one for sightseeing.
Alright. In Thieves' Cant, you do find a paper in your pocket. As you open it up very slyly, it does say that the rendezvous point is in a potion shop in town.
Does it say which one? Does it have an address, or does it just say potion shop? Come find us.
It does just say potion shop, come find us. Thing about it is, because this is a fairly small town, the potion shop, come find us, is just, it's literally just says potion shop, come find us.
Huh, what a name. Yeah, we're just gonna mosey on over. Any special instructions? Like, do we go to the back, or just say the magic word to the person at the counter and we're there?
It does say what seems to be an elven word to the person at the counter.
Oh, god damn it.
What, you have a problem with elven words?
No, so many letters are hard on my mouth.
What's wrong with the word phylaxis?
Phylaxis is fine, but once you hit the R's and the V's, ugh.
Oh, you mean phylaxis?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll head down to the potion shop, go up to the person at the counter and say the magical words.
As you enter this potion
Word.
shop, it's a fairly homey vibe. A half elf sitting at the counter. There is a tiefling to the left of you, just kind of mulling around with potions, and you hear, sorry! God damn it. It's okay. Please don't do it again. Okay. Let's try this. Sorry! God fucking... Oh, hello there.
Hello.
How can I help? Are you looking for some roots? Maybe something to clear off the smell? We've got wonderful salves.
You like jokes here, huh?
I mean, I do like a good joke, yeah?
That's awesome.
Do you have a good joke?
I'm actually looking for the Hussifer.
The what?
The Hussifer?
You can tell the Elven Mafia made this plan.
Yeah.
Apologies.
And Bullet hates it here.
Apologies. Do you want to try one more time?
You're just doing that to make me look like an idiot.
No, of course not. Look, I don't really have time. It's in about like 20 minutes the soap opera starts, and I really can't miss an episode.
This word, and he holds up the paper.
Oh, the Haphazeth. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah. You're the first one here actually, so your crew isn't here. But you can head on back and you'll get prepped.
All right.
And you just hear and the theme song for the wonderful soap opera that has been going on for thousands of years begins to play.
Bill,
Yes?
I'm checking chat real quick.
What chat am I checking?
Chat for the stream.
Oh god. Okay. Like the actual live stream?
No, the Discord.
Oh. Oh man. You know you guys can't send it there because it messes up the thing, but fine. It's fine. You know, warlocks have been hunted down for a while now, so it's fine. Anyways, why don't we go to... Also, the Warlock Guild existed before the Warlocks started dying. Anyways. Why don't we go to our spider?
You want to bet Azura has a membership card?
How does Mayday enter the town? I want to first get that into order.
Well, rule number one of entering a place that you've never been before is figuring out what's there. So, of course, first step, find a map. Touristy places, that sort of thing, they'll have loads of maps. Step two, after having a map, figure out who's there. You can normally just listen to, the buzz and chatter. Who's important, any names coming up. Listen to the locals, particularly if they're talking about any, local building happening. That's always important to know. Any big changes, especially the ones who are complaining. Old people are fantastic for this because they love to grumble about anything that's different. Something that's been there hundreds of years, you don't need to know about that. Anything new, that's exciting.
Did you hear about that new fella? He looked like he got rained on for an eternity. His dog was nice though. Yeah, then give him hand pats.
And then, of course, once you've got the map, once you've got the local talk, it's
Alright. As you hear the local talking about a man that has entered town, you find a good map, not so touristy. It does point out the potion shop, come find us, first of all. It mentions a couple of cafes slash restaurants around town that are good eats. And a well. Pretty much it.
A well, like where you get water from.
Yeah.
Useful. You could always shove someone in there.
And from the conversation from the old people and some conversation around, you do hear, first of all, there's a new visitor, and that there are a couple of sales going on for tools and food.
Might be worth a look into. What sort of tools?
All sorts of tools, kind of like, there's a hardware store that's going out of business.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. Do you want to head to the rendezvous point, or would you like to just wander around?
No, I'll head over to him.
As you head into the rendezvous point, you do see the tiefling still mixing potions and blowing himself up. Every once in a while, you see after he blows himself up, he changes a little bit. One time, you just see a beard of feathers grow, and he sneezes, and they go. Another time, you see him just fully change races. He's now just a human with brown hair, and he's like, no, no, and he turns back into a purple tiefling.
Slightly lean over and just gauge the rest of the room. What sort of people?
There's the half-elf person at the counter listening to the elven soap opera. It's this is the episode. This is the newest episode in which we find out that the wife is actually a twin, and the actual wife had a concussion, which gave her amnesia.
Of course.
Of course. And you just see her enraptured in this story, and you see her. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Anything I can do for you?
Is there like a special code or something I know?
You would also have the piece of paper with the elven word on it.
Just leaning close and, you know, in a sort of casual tone, not whispers because whispers seem too sneaky, but, you know, nothing too loud as to be overheard. I mentioned.
As you say the elven word, she said, "Oh, hello there. One of your compatriots is already inside. He seems a little grumpy, though."
They always do. Thank you very much.
No problem.
No.
As you head up, you do see the grungly man that is Bullet, and his dog, Pistol. Gray.
Pistol. Yeah, it's Pistol.
His dog, again, fully a show dog. You would expect that this man stole this dog. Why don't we head for the slide now? Crow, how do you enter?
Like, I guess the main option for, like, getting into town is the boat, right?
Yeah?
I guess I'll take the boat.
As you enter town on the boat, you hear, "Oi! How'd you get on here?"
I just do not answer.
Oi! Hey! This pirate with 2 peg legs just trying to move as fast as possible. Hey! Oi! Hey! Samuel! Stop it! Stop him! Ah! Never mind. Too much work. As you get into town, a little bit more hustle and bustle as people start not finishing off their work, but going for lunch, getting ready, getting all of their wonderful food from the markets that kind of open up during this time. And what would you like to do?
Maybe grab a bite and then kind of people watch, get a lay of the place,
You get
learn
similar.
how to blend in with this crowd.
You get similar information. Can I actually have the first roll of the game?
Ooh, let's see if you get this right.
Oh,
You want
got my
to
dice.
you want to blend in with the crowd?
Yeah, I'll at least like kind of make notes to myself on how to blend in.
If you want to make notes to yourself to how to blend in. I can find the thing. Can I have a... God, if I could find what I was looking at that made it a little easier for me to see the...
Are you about to ask for a specific role?
Yes.
You're not supposed
Am I not supposed to?
You say what needs to happen. The player gives the.
Oh, okay. So,
You give the position, like, if it's like risky standard or controlled standard.
this would be a standard roll. You're trying to, like you said, you're trying to figure out how to blend into the crowd.
Alright, so would that be study?
Yeah, I could see you studying for this. What's your roll?
Yeah, that's a 1. I don't think I'm particularly successful.
No, you're not. Give me a second. That's a critical fail. That would be that would have consequences, correct? As you can see, this is the first time I'm running this game. Cool.
Okay. If you have the player's kit up with you, it should have basic.
I just have the fucking book, and that's I can see that was the wrong resource to have.
Yeah, so the first page of the player's kit runs through action rolls, fortune rolls, resistance rolls, how they work. But basically, that's what I just linked. Should cover pretty much all of it.
Thank you.
So it was controlled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on a 1 to 3, you falter, press on by seizing a risky opportunity, or withdraw and try a different approach.
Yep. So, what would you like to do?
I guess my safest bet is to kind of... I just... maybe take a different approach.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely... Yeah, take a different approach, maybe... Maybe instead of so much people watching, maybe note down like whatever brands of clothes seem to be. Like there's like a marketplace that's busting right now, so like, maybe kind of noting what places are the busiest.
I'm gonna say controlled again. So
Alright.
what would you like to be rolling?
I guess that would be another study roll.
Okay.
Not much better.
Cool.
2.
Again, so let me tell you the effect of the first study roll. As you kind of begin to look around and try to suss out the crowd, try to find easy ways to like move in between them to not attract attention, people begin to notice you fully watching them, and they begin to like more quickly power walk away and try to stay away from your gaze. As you study to find clothing and such, you find the absolute worst clothing store you could find. It's just shiny jumpsuits.
I'll pass on buying me that.
What, you don't want the silver wrinkly jumpsuit that kind of crinkles every time you walk? It goes fucking bizarre.
So, I don't think so.
Hey guys, doesn't that sound fucking wackadoodles?
Yes.
Alright.
It depends on how
Pretty
you pull it
fucking
off.
silly.
So, what would you like to do now? You tried twice, didn't really get anywhere. What would you like to do?
And I'm just like, screw this. I'll figure it out later.
Okay. So, are you just gonna head to the rendezvous point?
I mean, if I have the note or whatever I need, then yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
As you head inside the rendezvous point, again, I want to point out this kid is still mixing potions. This kid is mixing potions real badly, as you hear. No matter how gender affirming this is, I feel that my parents would be very mad. I really need to find a good potion. Jesus Christ. Could you just stop blowing up my stuff? That would be great. I'm trying to watch my show. I know. I'm sorry. I know. God damn it. Oh, hello there.
Hey,
Can I
it's
help?
Google's. Yes, I think you can.
Oh.
So I'll say the code word in Elvish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 of your compatriots have already entered. Please take a seat. I'll grab you some drinks when I clean up the mess and stop listening to my wonderful, wonderful soap opera. Oh my god, the governor murdered someone! The governor murdered someone! Who was it?
I cannot believe how many of my relatives watch that slop.
Hey, it is not slop. It's been running for 3,000 years.
And not even elves like me live that long, so...
Exactly. The real watchers, the real good watchers, have watched it since the beginning, and most of those are Fae. Most of those are the Eladrins that came here.
My third cousin's an Eladrin.
Oh. Cool. Are they nice? Have they watched the entire show?
Depends on your definition.
Of nice?
Yeah.
I don't particularly want to know. Just get inside. I'm gonna continue listening to my thing. Man, I gotta get
See
tickets.
you around.
I gotta get tickets to watch this live. And last but not least, the Leech. How does Nightmare enter the
Greetings.
town?
You said the boat is the main way to enter town, correct?
Yeah.
Are there other paths available that to enter this town?
There's a hidden cave system that goes from under the town up the well, or, you know, into the shady bookshop shop, or it puts you right into the shady corner of the pub that the pub owner fully just untwists the light bulb, so it's always flickering.
I would like to be coming out of those shady quarters of the pub, you know? Possibly maybe giving a pub owner a kiss?
Okay.
A small kiss.
As you
And I'll...
enter the
Yeah.
enter the pub, the false wall opens up, and you enter the pub with the light just kind of swaying back and forth, flickering ever so slightly. The pub owner walks over and is like, "Oh, hello there. I see you've used one of our shady corners. Thank you for choosing our shady corner to come out of.
That's no issue at all.
Oh, of course. Will you be staying here for a while, sitting in the shady corner to, you know, drum up an assassin job or something?
Well, that all depends, and Marius gives the owner a wink.
Depends on what.
Well, it depends on what you want.
I don't particularly want anything. I kind of just want to get paid for my pub being used as this entry into the town.
Oh, you'll get paid all right.
You're
do I have any money?
Yeah, I'll say you have enough to pay for this. Not much above that, but you have enough to pay for at least getting into the pub.
I'll pay the amount. I want to keep some good relations, you know.
Oh, thanks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep, sounds good. See ya. And he starts walking away.
I give a warm wave.
Sits behind.
And with that, I'll head outside, and I'll try and find a potion shop.
Again, the potion shop is called the Potion Shop. Come find us. It's
Yeah.
fairly easy to find. As you enter, the purple tiefling is fully leaving now. As he's like, "I'm sorry." As you see, his pockets are fully empty without gold, and he has about 30 potions in his arms. As he just runs away.
Oh, wait. Oh, dear. You poor soul.
And as you enter, you see, with a broom, just kind of holding it as a weapon, the half-elf shop owner being like, "And stay out!" Oh, hello.
Greetings. Looking for Habaseth?
Oh,
Not sure if I pronounced that correctly.
yeah, you at least pronounced it better than your other compatriot that, had the dog. Yeah,
Great.
come
Bo
on back.
pronounced it correctly because he's a literal elf.
That was more to Bullet.
Great. I'm glad I've my practice on Elvish pronunciation came in handy.
Yeah. Yeah, head on back. I'm about to make some tea.
Yeah, Marius goes in the back.
As you go into the back, now it's time to explain. That my headphones decided to tell me that there's a low battery. Okay.
Good to know.
Good to know indeed.
Good to know.
Good to know. Hey guys, do you think that was good to know?
No.
Oh, shit.
Wait a second.
I think so.
No.
Alright, so, as you head into the back, I need to change the background.
Wah.
What?
Wah.
What?
Wah.
What?
Sorry, Violet.
We're just simple gays.
Yes.
Cinematic pan out.
By the way, this is the potion shop. There is a little bird person. And there is the tiefling that ran away. Anyways. In the back of the shop, you do see a couple of spell books on a shelf, and in the middle, you see a large, kind of almost like a dining room table, covered in maps.
I'm kind of curious about the maps. So I would like to kind of I want to look at them out of curiosity.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call this. What are you trying to discern from the maps?
Just if I recognize any of the locations that's on the maps, and I want to gather as much information as I can, like any key points, anything what I would consider to be interesting out of it.
Alright, why don't we call this another, standard roll?
Alright.
What would you like me doing?
So I guess my only question is, would this be a sort of, am I just rolling the d6, or would it be like a specific like tinker or study?
That's up to you.
I would like to have this as a study roll, because I am studying those maps.
Alright, roll me a study roll.
I believe I'm rolling 2d6s instead of 1 because I have points in that. I assume that's not what this means.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a total of 4,
Okay.
You take the higher result. Just to clarify.
which is just 2.
Yeah.
Did you
So,
roll 2 twos?
yeah.
I rolled 2 twos.
So, as you kind of begin to rustle through you're not like fully rustling through the papers, but as you kind of begin to move the papers, you hear, "Hey, oi, hey, could you wait a minute? We're going to talk about that in a minute. Could you wait?"
Sure. I'll back off. And Marius sits down.
The half elf enters the room, gives you all a cup of tea, and says, "Alright. So, thank you for, first of all, saying yes to the job. Second of all, have your respective guilds talk to you about what this job entails?"
We have some
Vaguely.
details.
Very big.
Mhm.
Perhaps you can tell us what from the start.
So, this job is to steal something from the Castle of Practice. It's a crown jewel. The Castle of Practice is, first of all, very well guarded, but also it holds a jewel that is said to control the phases of the moon. As you can tell, all guilds would be benefited if we had such a jewel. Certain wars have been rumored, and we would like if we could control some of those wars with the power of this stone. Are you all up to the task?
Why we're here.
That's exactly why we're here.
All
Yep.
right. She kind of moves the maps around. It is the Castle of Praxis. The Castle of Praxis is. It seems to be 3 floors, and the way she's piled on these maps, you can tell that each map layer is a floor, and only some of them have multiple layers. For example, the west and east wing hallways only have one map, but the actual west and east wings have 3 floors. And you also notice that the main wing, where the foyer and stuff is, has about 4 maps on it. I worked there for a little bit to prepare for this job, and I was fairly thorough. The only thing I couldn't find was the map for the basement of the main wing. If you all said never mind, I would have been like, shit. Well, time to
We all go home.
time to murder 4 people, I guess. So, as you are looking at this map, is there anything anyone would like to do?
Is there any schematics for vents or anything, or even just positions for where different windows along the castle are?
There are positions for different windows along the castle throughout the map. The schematics for ventilation systems. There are not. How tall? How big is everyone? How big are four he hymns?
There's 3 he hymns, thank you.
Oh right, there is three he
The
hymns.
tall.
How big are 3 he hymns and 1 she her?
5'6".
Like 6'3".
Jeez.
5'10".
Elves are tall.
Like 5'7".
5'7" ish. Okay. Now, how buff are all of you?
Not very.
Barely.
The-
Some would. I mean, testosterone has to give you some effects on the body, right?
Yeah. You gain bulk a lot faster on testosterone.
So, the 3 he hymns probably wouldn't be able to fit into the ventilation system. Actually, does Violet, does Mayday have wings?
They're quite small, mostly decorative.
I would say with the wings also not able to fit into the ventilation system.
Good to know.
I mean, I think I can squeeze through. I am somewhat bulky, but, you know, I'm not the bulkiest of the group.
I'm sorry, do you want us to start measuring your width?
Could be useful too.
If you,
That's part of the Thieves Guild
You wish.
initiation.
Not.
I like
I'm
the
just saying, don't close all options.
Alright. So,
And what do they got as far as Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
What do they got as far as like a garden? Is that like, is it a walled in sort of deal, or what's going on there?
I'm sorry, what are you looking for?
Like a garden or a courtyard in the castle.
It is a walled in sort of deal.
How thick are the walls? Is that written down anywhere?
It's about a foot thick. There does seem to be a small dock for like, you know, whenever someone wants to go on a boat or something, into the lake behind the castle.
I'm just going to take a quick note of where all the toilets are.
Smart.
All the toilets have doors in front of them.
Yeah, not where I was going, but always useful to know.
No, I'm just.
This is before they went doorless.
This is before they went doorless.
This is how we're gonna find out why they went doorless. One of us is gonna fucking tear off a door, and they're gonna give up fixing it.
We became the monsters we wanted to see in society.
Well, the question is, are the bathrooms themselves gendered? That might determine it.
Oh, I wanna point out. I think Altonia has always been a non-gendered bathroom society.
Swag. Can Bullet address the person giving us our job?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know if there's any like staff for the docks here? Any ferry drivers, what have you?
For the docks at the castle or the docks here in town?
Let's say both.
For the docks in town, of course, there's, you know, secure night guards to make sure that nobody steals ships. There's a couple of ferry drivers that will get you to the other side of the lake. For the castle, it's not a very big lake. It's just big enough to have the princess and her consort float around a bit.
Don't care about that. Do any of them wear, like, uniforms?
The Night Guardsmen do.
How in depth is the uniform? Is it like shirt, pants, shoes sort of deal?
I mean, there's a couple of looks. During the winter time, there's a fur-lined coat with about 7 buttons that go up to your neck, and some very comfy, thick wool pants.
I'm just writing this down.
During the summer months, it is a long. It is also pants, not as thick, and a jacket or vest. And the shirt has to have.
I'm gonna buy these.
Each shirt has to have the emblem of the Night Guardsman.
And what's the shoe situation?
Oxfords.
Good to know.
What's the staff schedule like? If you were able to record.
So the staff schedule is the maids usually come in 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, evening. Then they are taken off of their work. Most of the time they are laid off so that new maids can come in. It's a very bad system. Guards usually come in only in the morning and the evenings, as during the day most people are awake and not trying to steal anything. The king, queen, princess, and her consort are all usually staying in the castle during the entire day. There are about, I believe it's, and I'm actually gonna need the calendar for this because I don't fucking remember the days.
Look at the calendar.
You know what? Fuck you.
How could you? It's her birthday.
Is it actually?
No.
Okay.
No.
Usually on Hewitt, Stalt, and Val, the king and queen go out for their date nights, and the princess and her consort go out for their nights on the town.
Noted.
Popular destinations for nights out on the town.
Every time they go on out for a night on a town, a new pop-up restaurant opens up, so they have something new to eat. They also have a roving carnival that kind of gets hired to open up just for them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, these are extremely rich douchebags.
The perfect sort of
So we don't have to feel sorry about stealing from them.
Exactly. Any other questions?
Vents go to every room, right?
Sorry?
The vents, they go to every room, correct?
Yes. Well, not every room. They don't go down to the basement for some reason.
Okay. Interesting.
You ever catch sight of somewhere more guarded than other places? Any place that could be the base entrance?
The cellar door. They have a extremely large wine collection filled with some of Altonia's oldest wines, dating back to the coming of the elves.
See.
That is the most guarded area in the castle, other than the throne room.
I'm assuming that's where the stone is.
I mean, that's where I would put a stone.
Never know. One of them could keep it in their shoes.
How much stuff do you keep in your shoes?
Don't fucking worry about it.
What are you, a cop?
You see, you feel more Marius kind of like go through his shoes, picks up some lube. You never know when you need them.
Why do you have lube?
That
Why
is
not?
a strange thing.
This is
That's a little thing called flashback material.
That is a little thing called flashback material.
Hmm.
Now just imagine we walk around, our shoes are fucking clanking.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're imagining? I'm imagining...
Terrible.
Yeah, fucking...
To be fair, they're the travel pack size, so as long as I'm light on my feet, that's what should happen.
One day, Marius is gonna just, be walking and his shoe is just gonna fly off.
Flashback material.
Yup. Yeah.
Alrighty then. So, I don't know how to react to that.
No.
I'm just...
Well, don't ask questions if you don't want the answers.
I was asking you!
Oh, well, I'm not giving you an answer.
Also flashback material.
Exactly.
During the heist, I have lockpicks, I have a sword.
Anyway. Yeah, just keep these firecrackers in my shoe. No big deal.
What are the three load types again?
Light, medium, heavy.
Light.
Bullet is just permanently at a medium. Just for the shoes.
Yeah, what of it?
Oh, light, normal.
What of it?
Sorry?
It's light, normal, heavy.
Yep. Still just normal at the, normal just because of the shoes. Alright. What would you like to do? Would you guys like to start preparing for everything? Or, you know, keep looking at the maps?
We
Let's
can
actually
keep
start
studying the
preparing.
map to know
Alright.
like exactly how many guards we should expect at every entrance
Alright. Well,
and stuff like that.
your goal seems fairly clear. I'm going to say...
I'm happy to start the engagement room.
Yes, give me a second.
Out of curiosity, did you read the planning and engagement section of the book?
I did. It's a lot of information. And I'm slightly stupid.
That's alright.
And by slightly stupid, I just mean I have ADHD and I did go to Fan Expo yesterday.
That's fair.
Alright, planning and engagement. Alright, so planning.
I think my my personal goal is to basically, like, if something happens, I want to be that person that mitigates it by, their seduction. Just because you never know when you need that skill. That's the items. I always want to have shoes on until I really don't need it anymore. That's the logic.
What is the plan,
That
guys?
protection will do.
As far as I'm aware, what we're doing here is just a simple stealth plan.
Okay.
No, get in, get something, get out.
Okay.
Uh,
I do want to talk about how you're going to do that, though. How are you getting in unseen? You do have multiple options: windows, windows. You do have an exit option in the lake, which would be the boat. A boat. You have Bullet trying to be a night guardsman.
Why Bullet specifically?
So, I feel like we should enter through all the different pathways. I feel like entering together would be, even though we all have our own skills, would be too ruckus. And we would meet at a specific point.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
um,
Another thing is, do any of you have a watch?
Let me check my shoes real quick.
I assume
And you won't
watch
have a-
is fairly standard character gear.
I hope so, because my other line of thinking is, whoever is the first to show up, I imagine. I don't want to be in a position where they're like standing there in a very. I mean, one can just hide. No one can just hide. So we go in our designated spot, maybe ideally in a location where there's a lot of easy to hide places. That's close enough to the basement. And wait until we all are there.
I think entering in through like the garden is a good place. Because you can hide in the garden. There's loads of ways in from there. Doors, windows. We can access a shed. Might be tools, might be keys.
Might be a
And
secret
also-
entrance.
Yeah, and it's the best place to pretend to be a shrub. Plus,
I've
people
seen her
aren't
do
freaked
it.
out when there's a dog in the garden.
So, we got a plan?
Yeah, I'm happy.
We should also have a plan to distract the royals.
We could work on that when we get in there.
You could also
That's
enter.
what flashbacks are for.
You could also enter another day.
That is also true. Mm.
You do know their movements. Alright, let's do the engagement roll.
Okay. Who's rolling?
Who wants to roll?
Is it?
Been pretty
How
bad so far, so
I'm not
pass.
going to roll this one.
I will. Is that a 2-6 roll 5?
1d6 by default, plus 1 die for every advantage, minus 1 for every disadvantage.
Yep.
It mentions
All right.
advantages could include things like if it's particularly bold, disadvantages if there are too many factors.
Well, I'm about to
Do
get
we have
into
any
that.
people helping? Do we have any people hindering?
I'm about to get into that.
Sorry, I just like talking.
I know. So, is this operation particularly bold or daring? You are stealthing, which, but you're all going in separately. So, I would say take the extra d6 for that. Only problem is, it also might be a little bit complex.
That's what adds to the excitement.
So I'm also going to say you're still at 1d6.
Awesome.
Does the plan detail expose the vulnerability of the target or hit them where they are weakest?
Not particularly, I don't think.
Alright.
Unless that's a 3-generation long family heirloom. Well, 300-generation long family heirloom.
Alright. So, you're still at 1d6.
Awesome.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? Do you want to have a little bit of flashback?
I mean, I feel like once we're inside, we can dress as fates until we go through the basement. Might want to still try to go near those quarters.
You could also use the former maid that is with you.
That's true.
Yeah. That's an ally giving us some insight.
Yeah. That's another d6. You're at 2.
Wow. 2?
It's like counting again.
Wow. What comes after that? I don't know.
7.
Are any
Oh, thank you.
are any enemies or rivals interfering in the operation?
Are they?
Kind of up to you.
Doesn't seem like it.
I wouldn't say the guards are actively interfering with this. Especially
A normal freaking food.
especially if you take some time to like befriend a guard if you want. You can possibly get a guard to be your ally.
Think I could try that.
I would absolutely try that. 'Cause that's more close to what I like doing.
Let's just all make friends with all of the guards.
My kind of shtick is doing the smooth talking stuff.
We're here kind of. Well, most of
The
us
thing
picked a
is the
talkie.
exploding.
Most of us picked kind of talky sort of fellas.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if we need an ally once we get in there, again, that's what flashbacks are for.
Yep.
Got the +1 for the ally already.
Are there any other elements that you want to consider? Maybe a lower tier target? There's not really a lower tier target.
No.
Maybe a higher tier target. You did just hear about the wine cellar having some of the oldest wines in Altonia. But
So you can get full of that.
but that wouldn't be beneficial to your current plan.
What lower tier target refers to is if, the people that we're going after are of a lower tier than our game.
Yeah, I know. But
I don't think they are.
No.
no. I'm going to give you an extra D6 because I think another element, since you're using multiple ways to get in, the guards can't really predict what you're going to do. So while it is complex, it is still smart. So you're at 3d6 now.
Ooh.
Smart.
Does cute dog get us anywhere?
I vote no, especially because you were the one that owns that dog.
God damn it. That's true. Wow, what a cute. Oh, God. The smell.
So, here's what I'm going to say. Yes, because, everyone loves a puppy, but no, because that dog smells like sewage.
And yet, it's somehow more put together than its owner.
Some people like sewage dogs.
And also,
Right?
Also, have you seen me? I am not put together at all. And then you look at my cats, and they both look like they own the place I live in.
Well, they are wearing
Because
tuxedos.
they do. That's how cats look, Alex.
So,
That's how cats look. It's their house.
well then they should be paying rent.
They do.
In
It's a
cuddles.
little thing called eating spiders.
They don't.
Oh, that too.
All right. So, 3d6.
Excellent.
Yes, Momo.
Ooh. Ugh. Oh my God, that's a 2, a 2, and a 1.
Oh,
What do I win?
You win a trip to the local jail because we're clearly not doing
Yeah.
this correctly.
Let's freaking go.
So, you're in a desperate position immediately as this job starts.
sounds about right.
Awesome.
Here's how I'm gonna put it. The king and queen have learned that at least the Elven Mafia and the Thieves Guild have teamed up to steal the gem of Wax and Wayne. Because of this, they have ordered more guards for the entire day.
Make use of that. If perhaps I can become one of those guards.
How are you planning on becoming one of the guards?
I don't know, there's probably like an application somewhere, right? Job application. And I do have the cloak and dagger ability.
you could please remind us what that does.
So if I use a disguise or other form of covert misdirection, I get plus 1d6 to rolls for basically confusing people or deflecting suspicion. And if I throw off my disguise, I basically shock everybody and get an initiative in the matter. So I get first move.
Alright. So let's first talk about everyone's item loadouts.
Okay. I'm gonna go normal.
Normal? Okay.
Yep.
Not well.
As we've established.
Yeah.
I think
Normal for me as well.
I think I can go light.
You're gonna go light? Okay, give me a sec.
And for those unaware, how it works is basically you pull it out in the moment that you attack.
Yeah.
And what different load means is how suspicious you look, essentially.
I'm so glad I have my friends to help with this.
Love you, Alex.
I like that. Alright. As. I'm gonna deal with snips first. There is a guard station at the edge of town that has a help wanted sign at least on it. As a criminal, how known in this world are you?
Probably not very, unless I actually give them my real name.
Alright. You walk into the guard station. You see a very surly human with blonde hair that is in a crew cut. That is just kind of standing there with, like, not even armor, not even heavy armor on, fully light armor, and a bow next to him. And he says, "Name!"
I'm nothing off the top of my head. I'll just. I basically give a fake name.
Lauren, fake name. Fully a joke. Okay. Aw, thanks, Gray. Thanks for the pity laugh.
Welcome. You're welcome.
It's what I need, pity.
Good.
I'm leaving! Never coming back!
Bye.
Stay safe.
Well,
Were we supposed to pity you then too? They might actually be getting milk, guys.
alright then. Next step, we murder everybody.
Awesome, perfect.
I'm thinking we start with Tom.
Oh, Tom's had it coming for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well,
where do we even start with those crimes?
I think we should go to the bank.
Good point. Yeah.
Yep, I left.
Oh no, they're back. I mean, welcome back.
Oh, you brought milk. Thank you.
Milk and cigarettes.
What are those
Whoa.
for?
Hey, give me that.
What? Hey!
No. You know you're not allowed milk.
The cigarettes were
I
for
want
Bullet.
the cigarettes.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fully expects Bullet to
That-
smoke.
Oh, he just got off smoking. Well, he's working on it.
Oh yeah? How hard?
Mhm. Pretty hard. I mean, like, the smoke isn't good for his dog.
Woo!
Exactly.
Bet you didn't know the dog couldn't talk.
Duh.
Oh, you're my best friend.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. You're my best friend too. We always seem to say it at such bad times. At the saddest times. Anyways. You get in. He writes down your name and says, "Alright, do you have any discernible skills?"
Pretty good at gauging people.
You're pretty good at gauging people.
Yeah. Like figuring out what they're up to, knowing what's what.
Okay. Do you have a resume that we can see?
Please, I will hand over a resume that I also completely made up.
Oh, okay. You are a guardsman at the Kingdom of Ayrshire? What do you think
Yep.
your best strength is?
Say my best strength is my adaptability.
Ah. And if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
Well, maybe a hawthorn.
Alright. Well, we'll let you know in about 5 minutes. And you see... Ah! You're hired! Report to the guards post in
Thank
about 3
so
hours. Yes, there is a wrong answer to the tree question.
Is it Rowan?
That
No!
would be homophobic.
You see the guard that got flown out of the castle is dead. By the way, we're going to need you to sign some waivers.
Dear. Sure.
He's twitching. Oh, by the way, you can have that guard's uniform.
Character question, does it fit?
No. It's oak.
Ah, like the professor.
Yes. How else? How's Bullet? How are you getting in?
I'm so glad you asked. Okay. So what? Don't laugh at me, just 'cause you're right to. Uh, so basically booked a tour for like a Royal Lake tour. You can almost go on the same path as the royals do.
The princess and the consort have gone on this
Yeah.
path so many times. It has lasted longer than this current consort.
And like at the stop just before the castle, he got off and went towards the castle from there.
Okay.
You know, pretending to
All
walk his
right.
dog.
Wait. I feel like there needs to be a roll here.
That's fair.
What's your goal here?
The main goal, I think, is to find a proper hiding spot near the walls of the garden, if that makes any sense.
I'm going to say this is risky, and I hope you know that.
Oh, yeah. Standard effect, I'm guessing?
Yes, I'm going to say it's a standard effect. But yeah, it's risky.
Alright, would this be better for survey or prowl? What's everyone's take on that? It feels like a prowl. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm scared.
Be scared.
Should be.
I got a 5!
Yay! That's a success. I like that we've been rolling fairly bad.
Yeah, we were getting our low rolls out.
Yeah, good to start off with that, I guess.
As you come out of this, as you leave the group, no one seems to notice you leave the group. But as you get close,
They were waiting.
They
Sorry, go ahead.
They are waiting as they fully notice you gone. They're like, "Hey, excuse me. Does anyone know where that man with the dog went? You know, the one that
It smells too good here.
You know, the one that smelled like he got both sprayed by a skunk and somehow landed in the sewer? That one. Yeah, no. I always love it when I get Vi to laugh because it's always a shock.
It's so mean.
It's warranted.
Has anyone seen that fellow? No, I haven't seen him in a while. Maybe the dog had to pee on him.
Damn, being shit talked by the whole boat.
It's just mean.
Did he get off at
Typical.
one of the docks? We don't know, dude. Oh my god, not another one. I've lost another one. Hopefully he wasn't eaten by sharks. Sharks? I mean, there are no sharks in this lake. As you
Non-aggressive ones.
Yeah, it's filled with nurse sharks. As you get closer and closer to the wall, though, there are briars that are coming out of the wall that kind of make a little bramble around the castle to, you know, lessen intruders. Do you push through?
Yeah. I will, and I'll have Pistol go towards the entrance of the garden because a lost dog isn't gonna, well, quote unquote, lost dog isn't gonna be suspicious.
Okay, so as you push through the bramble, I'm going to have you take a harm.
What's that level?
You ask me so many questions.
Oh, sorry. I take a level 0 harm. What? And put boo boo on it.
Well, it can't really be much
It's not much.
like than a level 1.
Yeah, it's gonna be a level 1.
And remember, you can resist that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the resistance roll? Would you
That would
roll
be
for it?
like probably prowess is physical stuff.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't have anything in prowess.
That 0 means you roll 2,
And take the
take
lowest
the
one.
Oh.
negative. Or you can
Oh,
take some stress or ask help from a teammate.
But your teammates aren't here because you all decided to go on your own and split the party.
Well, I'll take a stress.
Alright.
Actually, you can take help from teammates to flashbacks.
Oh yeah.
It does cost the teammate stress.
I'll
And
just
then
take
there's
a
always
stress.
the devil's bargain.
Alright. So you're taking a stress. 2
Mhm.
resists. So roll me a prowess check.
Okay. 1 and a 5.
Vi, it's not telling me what happens on a fail for a resist. Is it just they take the damage?
No, resist always succeeds. What happens is then they take 6 stress minus whatever value they.
So you're taking 5 stress then.
God damn. I don't think that's worth it for the brambles.
But at least you didn't get mildly irritated.
Yeah, that's not fucking worth it.
Sometimes dice don't go your way.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's true.
no, wait. If Gray has used distress, then shouldn't they be using?
Oh, yeah. If you took 2 stress, then you roll 1 die. Because you got
Yeah.
2 stress gives you plus 1 die.
So re-roll that, Gray.
And do
Okay,
it properly.
will do. That's a 3.
Okay, so exactly the same amount of stress total.
Yeah.
Yep. I feel so bad, but it's so funny.
There's actually a landmine in these fucking things.
Well, the thing is, you're not physically. You are better off. You're just mildly stressed now, which I think is funnier.
These
Ow.
goddamn brambles got them goddamn bees.
Ow. 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 Stop it. Ow. Alright.
I can't believe they trained attack wasps.
And Pistol goes out to the entrance and you hear, "Oh my god, a dog!"
Gets them every time.
Oh, who's a good boy? You need a bath, boy. Okay, alright. They look at the dog tags, and you hear a clip off of the collar as the collar goes out the entrance, and they bring Pistol into the house. Now Bullet will be looking for 2 dogs.
Oh, look for two dogs if he's seen the faces of those guards.
It was the
He
princess.
just has to look for a good place to dump the body.
It was the princess.
Sad.
Alright. Mayday, how are you entering the castle?
Like I said, I'm going to try the garden.
Oh, you're also going to try the garden?
Yeah. But,
Oh.
you know, I'm just going to calmly walk in like I'm just going straight.
Okay. As you...
And then I'm going to start, you know, analysing, you know, sprinkler systems, you know, hedge formations. I'm going to walk up to a bush and just stroke.
Okay. What is your goal here?
My goal is to be seen.
What do you want to roll, Vi?
Oh, like that way? Oh, also, I'm having a look around. You know,
Yep.
just... But generally, I am surveying the area.
Alright. I'm going to also say risky.
Yeah.
For a standard effect.
Okay. I have 1 in survey, so... What did I get? I got a 4, a partial success.
Alright. So, the consequence as you are walking around, surveying the area, looking at the sprinkler system, touching a shrub is kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back. Okay, I want to point out, first, you do fully see Bullet stepping through the brambles going, ow, 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 and Pistol... I don't know what I've done to Vi today, but Vi is laughing and I love it.
Yay.
Just gonna give Mayday like the signal of everything's going okay.
Just a shrug. But
You
I
see-
try not to draw too much attention to you.
You see a vein just popping out of Bullet's head just because of the stress of his dog being taken by the princess and going through these brambles. So, your consequence is 2 guards come up to you and say, excuse me. No,
Oh, hello.
we don't have any visitors in the castle.
Good thing I'm not a visitor.
Oh, and who are you?
I am the garden inspector.
You're gonna Steven Machete
Oh
me.
goodness, this is another Stephen Machete routine.
And I pull out my fine cover identity.
Could you please tell us what that is?
Basically, it's a very fancy ID card with a picture of my face on it. And it says, Stephen Strimmer, garden inspector. And, you know, it's like on that fancy, like, sort of laminate paper that you get passports made out of. So, you know, it looks real. It's got, like, a whole bunch of text on it, which ultimately nobody actually looks at, but you're pretty sure it means something.
This is gonna be I'm going to
And it's got, like,
tell you this is going to be
like,
another
number of
roll.
Okay.
Risky standard. What is your goal?
You know, just to get them to believe I am, in fact, a garden inspector.
All right. What are you rolling?
I think sway would be appropriate here.
Yeah, it wouldn't really be consort.
No, which is annoying. But because it's fine, that gives a +1 to, I believe, either the effect or the roll. Can't
Alright.
remember which one. Just searching through all the rules. I'm gonna, unless you'd like to make a ruling before I get there.
No.
Oh no, found it. It increases the effectiveness.
Okay.
So,
Are you grabbing assistance from anybody?
is there any chance of a devil's bargain of sorts?
Yeah. So. Okay. Yes, our first devil's bargain.
Windred appears.
Oh, hello, dear. Just give me 1 second.
Do you need the rules for a devil's bargain?
Yeah.
Alright, just sending them over.
Cool. As I look for it, because that's my life. Alright. So. You get a bonus die if you accept a devil's bargain. You could... I'm going to say... You're offending a faction. You're going to be You're going to be offending the Gardener's faction. Since you are lying to this guard.
I am very happy to take that bargain.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a sway with a bonus die.
Yep.
It's risky,
Yep.
but because I've got fine, the effect would be great. Okay, I got a 4, so a partial success.
Yep. So, he looks at your thing, kind of turns it around. Fine. You're Steven Strimmer.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to be here?
However long it takes, judging by this shoddy bushwork, it may be a while.
Oi! Hey! I don't have shoddy bushwork.
Well, I'll have to have a look at the others then, won't I?
No. No. Fuck you! You call my bushwork shoddy. You're shoddy.
Don't understand the offence you're taking. It's nothing personal. I just think whoever designed this was blind.
Fuck you, blind! Who the fuck do you
No.
think you are? Steven Strimmer?
Correct.
Oh, famous garden reviewer Steven Strimmer came to the castle today. Yeah.
Exactly.
Eh.
Feel free to look me up.
Oh no, I know who you are. I've seen how many people you've gotten fired from castles.
Well then, I'm sure you'll understand if it becomes one. Now, if you'd like to please get out of my way whilst I continue.
No, I'm not getting out of your way. I'm gonna stick with you like fucking glue.
Oh well. And I'm just going to keep on walking around for a little bit.
And he follows you.
Um,
Hey, don't touch my leaf!
are there any berry bushes around?
Yeah, there's a couple berry bushes.
These, are they edible?
Oh, of course they're edible!
Prove it.
Prove it? What do you mean prove it?
I'm just going to pluck berry off the bush. Right around my fingers. Hand it over.
What are you doing?
approve it.
He grabs the berry and eats it.
I stand correct.
Yeah, you fucking stand corrected. Trying to get me fired.
Right then. What here would you say is your proudest work? I gesture out towards the god.
The lion.
I'm going to assume God points it out.
Yeah, the guy points out a giant lion bush that kind of looks like it's about to eat an antelope.
Alright, at the same time, I'm just going to pick up another berry and just dose it in slumber essence. Which is a fancy little thing I get, which puts someone to sleep for an hour. It's not magical, but it is deep. So, I guess it works against elves.
Alright. This guy's not an elf. This guy's just a hobgoblin. He's just very proud of his work.
Another berry?
No, I'm good. I shouldn't be eating the berries. I get very mad at you if you eat berries.
It's already picked. Who would know?
Why don't you eat it?
Fortunately, I'm allergic.
Then wouldn't the oils of the skin affect your fingers?
I'm hardly going to be licking my fingers.
Fine.
Alright, and I just walk away as he falls asleep. Heading into the building.
Maybe I should just.
No, actually, I'm going to head over to Bother.
You just hear, oh, wham! Alright.
Solid work.
Nightmare. How are you entering the castle?
To apply for a maid's position.
You're applying for a maid position. Love it.
Yeah.
You walk into the maid's boarding house and you see a woman just kind of standing there with a newspaper, sitting there with a newspaper, just. Oh, hello, dear.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm looking to become a maid. Are there any open applications at this time?
Any open applications for a maid position? Flattery's pub has been looking for a cleaning lady.
Oh. I see. Well, is there an application I can fill out then?
I guess a cleaning man can help. Yeah, sure. Here's an application for Flannery's pub.
Yeah, he fills it out.
Are we gonna have a side quest with Ava going to the pub and cleaning?
Possibly.
Wouldn't be as crazy as last time they played Blade in the Dark, for their side quest was unionizing all the people working for this really rich family.
I do have a couple of other jobs if you want to apply for them.
Oh, what other jobs are available?
Sadak is looking for somebody to clean up after the mortuary, and the castle is looking for some unseemly type work.
And yeah, alright, let's grab all of those papers and fill out positions for all of them.
Oh, thank you. I will come back to you in about. And she puts her arm up and looks at her watch, and you hear, "Oh dear!" 30 seconds.
Okay.
You're hired for the castle job.
Oh, thank you. Good. My rent is due soon, and I, quite frankly, need something. How do where do I go?
Oh, just to the castle, dear. You go to the front. Go to the seventh entrance in the west wing. They will tell you what the unseemly job is. It's probably going to be cleaning up after the princess. She's probably killed her consort by now.
All right, I will head that way.
No one's gonna comment about the princess killing her consort. Good, good.
Good to know.
No, this. Handle
Do
this
an
type.
investigation.
I can be investigating like.
All right. As everyone convenes at the castle, Bullet, I want to see how you get into the castle.
Excellent timing. He's going to pose as Mayday's bodyguard.
So, do you come?
So we could have saved you all that bramble stress from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have, but we didn't. You know how it is.
So, out from the brambles is this schlubby-looking dude who walks into the entrance, and the castle guard stops Bullet and is like, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
Steven Strimmer's bodyguard. You
Steven.
wouldn't want anything to happen to her, would you?
No.
And I make sure that doesn't happen.
You're kind of unsightly to be someone's bodyguard.
How do you think that's called?
Miss Strimmer, your bodyguard is here.
Ah, good timing. I've already been accosted by several guards. I would not like that to happen again.
I'll make sure it doesn't.
Technically, you've been accosted by a guard and a gardener.
Still,
By the way, where's the royal gardener?
Said he had to
Around.
go somewhere.
you know what they're like. Unreliable.
Well, wouldn't you be a gardener if you're a gardener inspector?
But I'm not a royal gardener.
It seems like a... I feel like royal gardeners would be at least better at their job than regular
You'd
gardeners.
think so. But they get complacent. Lazy.
You seem very bitter for a gardener.
It's tough work.
Yeah.
She's detailed it in her blog.
Oh, she has a blog?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it?
Of course.
Look it up.
On what the fuck is online?
You know what I mean. Wherever people put blogs.
We don't get the Altonian Gazette right out here right now.
It's the fog blog. They're all the rage.
What the fuck is a fog blog?
Appears in the fog. This guy's never seen a fog blog.
I feel like there's a role that needs to be needed, but I don't know.
Does that answer your question?
I recommend playing the situation now.
I have never seen a fog blog in my life.
Out of curiosity, is there anybody nearby?
No, there's just this one guard.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how far would sound carry you right now?
Let's see. I don't think it would carry inside the castle.
I'm just a shoot. No, not yet.
Just fucking
Getting there though.
just shoot the guy.
We do have a business to attend to. Are you gonna hold us up any longer?
Man, okay. I just wanted to hear about the fog blog. It sounds cool. Fine.
Later.
We'll talk.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Get on in.
Have a good night, Steven Skimmer. This guy's just turned into Gumshoe.
It's true.
Oh, sorry, Strimmer.
Better. Alright, I guess we head on through and head on. Yeah.
No guard seems to stop you, except for two guards that inside the building begin to go. Did you hear anything about visitors? I didn't hear anything about visitors. Should we stop them? What are they gonna do? One's a gardener, and the other's the bodyguard of a gardener.
Normal thing to have.
You don't think it's weird that this gardener is so famous that she needs a bodyguard? Have you heard of Dame Steven Strimmer? What do you mean? Oh my god, she's famous. Have you seen her fog vlog? It's amazing.
To clarify, there actually is one part of the fine cover identity includes all of that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
A fog ball?
Yes. Alright, fine.
Good.
Fine. I will check out her fog blog. If we make a fog blog talking about how we're cool guards.
It's gonna be so sad when they find out Cool Guards O1 is already taken as a handle.
Damn it, we're gonna have to go cool guards whoa.
Guards what? Like,
Alright. Crow. You are driven up to the castle in a horse-drawn carriage.
Fancy.
Bloody uniform in tow. You know, because you picked it off a dead guy.
Well, I was given it.
You picked it off a dead guy.
Because I told to. Wasn't that a sin?
In which you see this very serious man standing in front of a statue of a woman with her hands clasped together in prayer. You must be our new guard.
Sir,
How useful are you in combat?
pretty okay with it.
Pretty okay. Not okay. That's not okay. What? Did anyone screen the new guard?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did he just give you a resume? Yeah?
I did in fact have a resume.
Where was your previous guard work?
The Haltine family of Ayrshire.
Family Holocene of Ayrshire. How old are you, elf?
250.
I don't like that Snips knows the history of my world better than I do. It's unsettling.
How do I? What about that?
You're right.
I literally.
You're right in the age that it would make sense for you to be 250 years old if you were a part of the Holocene family of Ayrshire guards.
Oh, well, I was literally just taking a random freaking guess. I literally just threw a shot in the dark, so that was pure guesswork.
That makes me feel only a little bit better. So, unfortunately, the family Holocene has disappeared for a while, so I cannot call them for reference.
Yes, that is unfortunate.
But I can speak with dead! Unfortunately, we do not know where the bodies are buried. How long did you work for the family Holocene?
Little over a century.
A little over a century. Any other work as a guardian of royal blood?
So,
This elven family is one of the most. This elven family is one of the most important elves in all of Altonia.
I am aware.
We don't need you to be. We need you to protect them with your life.
Understood. That is, in fact, the job of a guard.
Yes. Do you know who this family is?
Objective for second. What's the name again?
Give me a second. I didn't actually give you the name of the elven family. And I am trying to find my fucking elven family guy.
Hold on. I think I can find it. I know it's. I think it's gotta be in.
Got it.
I think it's
Nope.
actually in the
Too far down.
Is it in? I think it might be in the.
There it is.
questions channel?
So this is the family Cantelius. Cantillus. We claimed this land a long time ago. Actually, wait. No, it can't be Cantillus. Sorry, it's Philandrel. Cantillus is Ravencore. That would have been bad. This is the rise of Ravencore, actually.
Honestly, let's go with that. I could go.
Who knew Ravencore rose the same time they took doors off of bathrooms?
He was actually
Maybe
the
they're
main.
not as unrelated as you think.
Yeah, he was actually the main reason. Alright. Your job is to guard the wine cellar. We are told that the Elven Mafia and the Thieves Guild have joined forces to steal a valued possession.
Oh dear. Well, I'll keep an eye out for them then.
Please do. As he's giving you this whole thing, you do see Steven Skimmer and the bodyguard of a gardener come in. Yeah. And you are.
Referring to me?
Yes, you.
Name's Stephen Strimmer.
Oh, Steven Strimmer.
Sure you've heard of me?
I have heard of you. Do we need to fire our gardener?
Not quite yet.
Because I know he's done atrocious things with the berry plants.
Well, could be worse.
And do you see this tree behind me?
Certainly not.
It's not supposed to have leaves.
Wonder quite what happened to that.
I don't know. He said he was a druid and he put some potion inside it.
That make those kinds of trees sick.
Exactly. It has leaves now. Yeah, it's just terrible. It was supposed to be our not Christmas tree. Fuck.
Christmas?
What the hell?
Silverfest. I forgot. Silver Flame is the god that they celebrate for Christmas. It is Silverfest. It was supposed to be our Silverfest tree, and now, well, the princess uses it for shade. Typical indeed.
Thank you very much for your report. It will be very duly.
And you, who are you? Stinky
Who are you
Man.
referring to?
Yes.
My name's Jack.
Jack, I have a very simple question. Why do you fend my nose?
What?
Why do you offend my nose?
Mm. Well, just what happens when you guard someone so thoroughly, I guess.
You are guarding so thoroughly that you smell like a sewer.
Walking around in gardens does that.
No, I didn't say manure. I did say sewer.
Well, there's manure in the sewer.
How are you such an expert on the smells?
How am I such an expert in the smells? One just knows.
Seems like a
I'm
curse.
expecting a proper dramatic backstory.
Oh, proper dramatic. I lived in farms as a boy. I didn't know anything but manure smell until I was a teenager and was taken in by the Philandrel family.
I see.
So that is how I know my sewer to manure smell.
Well, I guess if you really want to know.
Yes, I do.
And I don't tell people this stuff usually. It's real personal. Madam, you should probably cover your ears. It's intense. He says to Mayday.
I'll cover my ears for the dramatic effect.
Okay. So we were doing a review of the garden just across the lake of a noble, but what it really was, what they were said, like fixing to off my friend here, and got in a tussle with the assassin, fell in the sewer, couldn't get out for a few days.
Sir Jennifer Machete obviously would give an assassin money to kill Steven Strimmer.
I know, damn shame.
Hopefully they never become famous.
That'd be weird.
That'd be very weird. Especially a name of family called Machete.
I know. Crazier things have happened.
Cut to Monster of the Week, Steven Machete.
No idea what you're about.
Alright. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to end it off early today. Because I have to go to work.
Good luck.
We will continue. I'm gonna make this a bi-weekly thing because this is fun.
Yay.
Twice a week?
I can't wait to figure out what to do as being a consort.
Every 2 weeks. Which means next week we're back in D&D. We're back in
Pokemon.
I was just gonna say we were gonna just finish off the campaign with Pokemon.
Well, you still have to deal with the active apocalypse.
Exactly. But yeah.
Well, there's always one in Pokemon.
Just share which campaign we're supposed to go to. That needs to finish up. And that'll determine whether or not I should show up or not.
It is the dream campaign needs to end.
Alright, fair enough. I'll show up to that one.
Alright, cool. I guess I can show up.
Am I really that needed? I don't know.
We like having you there.
Yeah.
And Ivory and Nephilis is amazing.
You know, but that kind of died, and maybe I don't know. I don't know how one can move forward.
You could find
Like,
out by showing up.
That's why I'm going to show up, you know, begrudgingly.
I'm hurt.
That is gonna be like a one shot, like a two, just a single, a non-ongoing thing.
I don't know.
Like, Ivory is going to drag their heels to show up in reality, but they'll be there.
We're gonna be. This is we like I said the last time we played D&D. You guys are racing to the end. Next session might be the last.
Oh, dude.
For better or for worse, you know.
Better.
For better or for worse.
And then, you know, heavenly resources can start up.
Yay. I love
Mood.
my HR.
And I'm gonna continue on making World of Chaos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's session.
We were really sane and normal.
Yeah,
It's really difficult to not enjoy later.
yeah.
Oh,
Because there's just something about a bunch of idiots planning something stupid that makes everything hilarious.
Exactly.
You know it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a serious game filled with like trauma and stuff, right?
Yeah. But I
Uh-huh.
also
You know-
I also know us.
We do us.
So yeah.
doo-doo.
Next
Yeah.
week might be the end of
Hey.
Dreams
Alright.
and the
End
end
of
of
Dungeons and Dragons as we know.
Dungeons and Dragons because we won't be using it anymore.
Pathfinder from here on out.
Honestly, I would be surprised if we managed to finish
Oh,
the campaign next week.
we'll find out.
On next week's episode
Apparently
of
fast tracked
Us.
everyone, so you know, maybe I should, maybe I'll, maybe if I, it depends. I'm honestly too afraid to act, but at the same time, I feel like I have to dig my heel in, because if I am too afraid to act, there's just worse things are going to happen. I'm in a really crappy situation.
Hey, even
But
when you're in a
also-
desperate situation, there's always magic.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
Well, when there's not magic, I guess you take a pickaxe and dig a deeper hole.
Yep.
Minecraft.
Just like Minecraft.
If I can find a pickaxe, sure.
And also,
You
Magic
just need some wood.
the Gathering always has answers.
Ew.
Don't ew
I
me.
don't think I like the sound of that. Oh, also, hope you how's my voice?
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a voice. Most people have them.
Also,
That's fair.
I'm gonna just start streaming random games during the week. Now. So yeah. Might be Magic Gathering, might be Baldur's Gate, might be something else.
I think it should be something else.
Alright, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Jedi Survivor.
Nerd.
Yeah, you nerd.
Anyways, bye! Like, comment, subscribe,
Bye.
do all the things, vaccinate, and vote. And we will see you guys next time.